All this is it's basically a zip line, and the zip line works from going B to D. So the guy basically travels down this direction here from B to D. Now it says is the point E is on the ground directly below the slip line. So you're basically going off the diagram, and the first thing it wants to figure out is what is E to D. So we're after this length here. Everybody see that length in the bottom right corner here? So the first thing we're going to identify is that this is in fact a right angle triangle, because it says it's on flat ground. So because it's a right angle triangle, is this an angle or a distance question? So therefore we can use Pythagoras' theorem really quickly. So we can say that the longest side squared equals the shorter side squared and added together. And then all you do after that is you go to your calculator, this one here, and you do shh. So guys, you do 10 squared plus 1.95 squared. Okay. So 10 squared is 100 plus 1.95 squared. And you should get 103.8025. 103.8025. Now that's way too long. But what does x squared mean we have to do? We got to square root that number, okay? 8025, yeah. 1.95. Okay. Okay. Now, so we're going to square root the answer. So you can press square root and then press answer, and it'll do it for you. And we get 10.18. Now I'm going to reread the question here. Does it want it to 2 decimal places or 1 decimal place? 1. So you might lose a mark for that, unfortunately, if you don't put it to 1 decimal place. Now, so guys, find the angle AEB. So where is AEB located? Would everybody agree AEB is here? Everybody happy enough with that? AEB. Now, AEB we're going to call angle Y. Is that okay? Now, is this a right angle triangle? How do I know it's a right angle triangle? Yeah, I said it's on horizontal ground earlier. Okay? Now, this means we can do this 2 different ways. We can probably do what's it called? The SOHCAHTOA. SOHCAHTOA. Now we have to choose which one we're using. What 2 sides do we have? 14 is the what, guys? Yeah, it's the hypotenuse. The 12 is what? Adjacent. So it's A and H. So which one should I use? K. Okay. So what do we get then, guys? So cos Y. So would everybody agree that cos Y is 12 over 14? We cool with that? Okay. It's an angle question. What's the only way an angle question ends? What's the only way an angle question ends? Shift. You have to press the shift button. So we're going to go to the calculator and we're going to press shift. We're going to press cos and then we're going to press 12 over 14. And we should be able to get this angle for ourselves sorted. The angle is, my calculator is not in degrees is the issue. So I go back to system settings and no, not system settings actually, back one, calc settings. And I go for angle unit and I go degree and I try this again. Shh. Who got 31 degrees? Shh. So guys, somebody else asked me, could I potentially do the sine rule to do this question? I'm going to find out now for you. The sine rule, it'd be y over blank. So what you could do to use the sine rule, what you could do instead is a bit like this. So to do the sine rule, what we could have done was this. We could have said that 90 degrees looks at 14, and this angle up here that I'll call B, is that okay? B looks at 12. So what I could have done was I could have said 14 divided by sine 90 equals 12 over sine B. Now I'm going to move sine B on its own. So where's sine B gonna go? It's on the bottom right, so I could move it to the top left, okay? And where do I move to sine 90? 12 sine 90. Now where do I put the 14? Underneath the 12 sine, yeah? Shh. 12 sine 90 over 14. Guys, can you put this into your calculator for me? Put that in your calculator for me. And what you get. Anybody have it? What? No, 12 sine 90 over 14 is a lot bigger than that. What? 0.85? Okay, sine inverse that for me then. Because it has to end in sine inverse. Sine inverse 0.85. What you get? So guys, we're gonna shift 58 point. Give me a sec. I think you might have rounded that one off, Bobby. I think it might have been 0.857. Yeah, so sine inverse 0.857 instead. So 12 over 14, guys, is 12 over 14 is actually, now it's a lot harder doing it this way. 0.857, agreed? Now, sine inverse 0.857. Okay. We got 59. Is that okay? Now, what you were asking me earlier was, is there a different way of doing this? And the answer is yes, okay? That's 59. That's 90. And if you add the two of them up and take them away from 180, you'd also get that as 31. But it's a lot longer. Doing SOHCAHTOA was so much faster. It's 31. 31, yeah, 31. Has to add to 90. Yeah, not 80, 90. All right, guys. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to be looking for this. This question's reasonably easy. So what they're looking for next is they're looking for the angle. They're looking for the angle DEB. That goes from D to E to B, and CED is 11. Now, where is CED? Would everybody agree that one's 11? This one here is 11 because CED is 11. And it was looking for DEB. It's looking for this red angle right here. How'd you get that red angle? Let me tell me, how do we get this red angle here, guys? Take it away from 180. 180 take away 31, take away 11. That's all you have to do for this one. What? Yeah, how many people got that? Good for you's got 138. You did as well? Okay. Alright, guys. Now, are we alright with the 138? Oh, sorry, it's up here. 138. Now, the next one we're going to do, guys, is we're going to have to do the distance of D to B. So the next question wants the distance for D to B. Now I'm going to go back to my diagram here. And I'm just going to rub out a few bits and pieces. Now, what triangle is D to B located in? Anybody care to tell me? What triangle is D to B located in? Okay, guys. Shh. D to B is located up here. Alright, and I'm going to use this picture to find it for us. So, oh, for God's sake. Here it is here. Okay. So I'm going to use this picture to find D to B. All right, here we go. Now, first thing I'm going to ask you is, I think it belongs to this big triangle up here. That's 10.2. That's 10.2. That's 14, and D to B is X. The first question I'm going to ask you is it a length or angle question? Length or angle, lads? D to B is a length question. Is that okay? Right. So guys, next question is, can we use the sine rule? Pick X. X divided by what? Sine. What angle's looking at X? What angle's looking at X, lads? 138. Okay. 14. Who's looking at 14, lads? This guy's looking at 14. Do we know that angle, do we? No. Can't use it. Yes. I'm on part B, part 2 on the first question. Yes. Alright. I don't think we can use the sine rule is basically what I'm getting at here, guys. We can't use the sine rule. Now, we can't use SOHCAHTOA because it's not right angled. We can't use Pythagoras' theorem. Can't use Pythagoras' theorem because it's not right angled. We can't use the sine rule. That's not going to work either. What's left? Cosine rule is left. I know it's been a while since we've done it. So the cosine rule is next. So let's put in the numbers. Who's looking at X? No, what angle's looking at it? Yeah, so you're going to say small a is X and big A is 138. Who's B and C? Or does it matter? 10.2 though, yeah, for me. Okay, guys, put all that in the calculator for me. What? 512.28. Well done. And then square root that and we get our answer. 22.6 meters. Alright. Shh. Guys, next one. Shh. 35. Alright. See what we can do for you. Guys, I'm after B to C. Shh. Which triangle is B to C in? Which triangle is B to C located in? Yeah, so this triangle here, agreed? Now, let's describe this triangle. So, is it a right angle triangle? The yellow one. That means no SOHCAHTOA, no Pythagoras' theorem. Gone. You're not able to use it. Once we've established that, what's the next rule we generally use? We usually go for the sine rule next, don't we? Okay. So, here it is. Shh. Okay. We're after B to C. And the way we say it is, which angle's fighting X? Who's fighting X? 42. So who's fighting X? Which angle? 42's against X, so it's X over sine 42. Alright, and who's taking on 16? So it's 16 divided by sine 110. Is this an angle or a length question? It's a length question. So you need to get the X on its own. What's stopping the X being on its own? The sine 42, which is division on the left, which means where does it go? Okay. Alright guys, put that in the calculator. Will you enter that in the calculator for me and get an answer? 11 point what? Did you get full marks for that? So 11.39? Okay. Good work. Did you revise the video before the test? I got you. So 11.39? Okay. Alright guys. Next question. Find the area of BCD. Which triangle are we talking about when we're talking about BCD? The same one, alright? Now here's the deal with this one. Do we know this angle here? See this blue angle down here? Is there any way of finding out what angle that is? 100. Yeah, take it away from 180. 180 minus 42 minus 110. And what you get? Go on, guys. 28. Is that alright? Now, there is a rule for what's the area of a triangle again? Anybody remember the formula? A half AB sine C. A half any two sides and the angle that's stuck in between. So what two sides should I use? 11.39. And what angle? 28. I think some of you used the wrong you might have used the wrong angle. So somebody be so nice as to put that in the calculator for me. 42.78 was it? But I think it was 78 when you looked at it. Alright. Alright guys. Now, next one. A to B. So, where's A to B located? Anybody tell me where's A to B located? It's down here, isn't it? Agreed? Okay. We'll call this length. What letter do you want to use? Just call it small a, will we? Okay. Yeah. Not with me, but you did have it. Okay. Now, guys, what angle is this red angle here, do you think? 180 take away 63 and take away 42. Is it 75? Yeah, it's 75. You're right. Okay. So this picture here, which I have here, that's exactly what we need. Just need to figure out what A is and we're good. So I'll grab this picture and bring it down. Okay. Here we go. Shrink it a little bit. Now, first of all, is this triangle right angled? The bottom left. Because it's not right angled, what does that mean? No Pythagoras' theorem. No. Okay. Is this an angle or a length question? It's a length question because we're looking for the length of A. The first thing we're going to try is the sine rule. Will the sine rule work? Yes or no? Let's find out. Who's fighting A? A over sine 75. Who's fighting 16? We don't know. Who's fighting 10? Sorry, you meant to use green there. Who's fighting 10? We don't know. That means we cannot use the sine rule. The sine rule is not an option this time around. Okay, so when the sine rule fails, who do we call it next? We go for the cosine rule next. Did you do it that way in your class? You laid down what you could try and then...
What question is this?
It looks exactly like this one here, question 2. B. I did II already. It's the area of the triangle. Alright. Now guys, who do you want to be B? 10 or 16? Your choice. 10. C is going to be? 16. And who's capital A? Who's the angle A? 75. Alright, put all that into the calculator for me. And what you get? 200 and? Point what? 273.2. Okay. Now, if you aren't too familiar with this, you can just enter it all into the calculator as well. And you just go for it all, so it costs 75. And what Jay said over there, 273.17 or 273.2. Square root your answer. And you should get an answer of 16.53 around there. Do you get 16.53? There you go. Okay. Shh. We good, guys? Next one. Area of the triangle. I think this was a fairly easy one. Shh. A half, AB, sine, C. We should all get 5 out of 5 here. So what do you want A to be? A is a length. 8, B. And then sine 30. Throw it all in the calculator. 24 centimeters squared. All right. Okay.
Wait, I didn't get the last question. I just write it down.
A triangle has sides 3, 5, and 7. So 3, you can be 3, you can be 5, you can be 7. Who's the largest angle? Which one has to be the largest angle? Red, purple, or black? Who's the largest angle? It's not meant to be a right angle. Red. Is that okay? Now red's the largest angle. Next thing. We don't know if it's right angled or not, so we can't use Pythagoras' theorem and we can't use SOHCAHTOA. No good. I think we're going to use the cosine rule here. Okay? You all good? Cosine rule. So let's call this big A and let's call this one small a. Shh. Okay, guys. So what's small a? Small a, guys? 7 squared, yeah. Small b? 3. Small c? And then 2 times 3 times 5 cos a. Now, when I was doing these with you, I was saying, is this the hardest trigonometry question you can be asked? It's very difficult. Just attempting it should be enough for us. Okay? You'll be on half marks already. Just doing that, half marks. Now, we will try and finish it. What you do is you put this part into a big protective bubble. You can't go near it. And you work with the other parts instead. So what's 7 squared in the calculator? 49. What's 3 squared in the calculator? 3 squared? 9. 5 squared? 25. 25 plus 9? 25 plus 9? 34. And then 2 times 5 times 3 in the calculator. So you put minus 2, bracket 3, bracket 5. Okay, cutting this close down. Minus 2. Yeah, you're right. It's minus 30. Minus 2, bracket 3, bracket 5. And it is minus 30. Now we're very close. Is this an angle question? Yes or no? How do I know it's an angle question? Looking for the largest angle. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to try and get the cos 30 on its own. So what happens to 34? And what happens to it? And that turns into 49 take away 34? 15, alright. And then we use what's called the magic wand, don't we? What is the magic wand again? Anything that's positive becomes, and anything that's negative becomes. So 30 cos A equals minus 15. Is the cos A on its own? What happens to the 30? What happens to the 30, lads? What happens to the 30? I put it underneath. And then I go to my calculator and because it's an angle question, I have to shift and cos it. So what do we get? Minus 15 over 30. Okay. Should be handy enough. I get 120 as my answer. Okay, and I'll